Hello and welcome. Today, my team and I are going to present to you software for slope stability analysis. This is our group members' name and matrix number. I am Wajah Khalil binti Abdullah. My matrix number is 08DKA24F1186. So we are going to move on to the software overview. Today we are going to use Plaxis. The name Plaxis, it has 2D and 3D. The developer for this software is Bentley Systems. The slope stability analysis method is a finite element method. In short term is FEM. It uses shear strength reduction SSR technique to calculate factor of safety, identifies potential failure mechanism and any deformations. It is much more realistic than limit equilibrium method since it considers stress strain behavior. Its main features and capabilities. The main features are it is advanced finite element analysis for soil and rock, extensive material models and stage construction simulation, which mean you can see an animation about how the slope is going to be. Groundwater flow deformation and stability analysis, automation with Python scripting. It can use coding, clear visualization, and easy to use interface. Work with CAD, BIM, and handles complex structures, which meaning we can use AutoCAD and BIM for this software. The capabilities. It can model soil structure, interaction, and slope stability. It can stimulate excavation, tunneling, piles, and offshore structures. So this is very useful for construction. Evaluate seepage, consolidation, and dynamic load. Automate studies and present result with clear visual. That's all for me. I'm going to pass this to my partner.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Janisha, number matric 08DKA24F1146, and today I'm going to present about the application in engineering. Plaxis is widely used in engineering projects such as slope stabilization for highway and also landslide repair. It also can be used to check the safety of dam and leaf under different water conditions. Engineer will use it to for the deep excavation and tunnel to design a safe retaining wall and also predict the soil movement. In mining, Plaxis can help to analyze the stability of slope and also waste dump. It can even be used for earthquake analysis to study how the slope behave during strong shaking. Next is the advantages of Plaxis. Plaxis is actually useful because it can show real soil behavior and it can even predict slope failure over time. Secondly, it can show how the slope will move and where the stress changes. And the third advantages, it works well for complicated shapes and many layer of soil. And lastly, Plaxis can model each step of construction, which this can help the engineer to design a safer and more practical projects.
Hi everyone, my name is Wanhumai Sarah binti Miura Azman and my matrix number is 08 DKA24F1238. Today, I'm going to explain what is limitation in Plaxis. Even though Plaxis is very useful, it also has several limitations that we need to consider. The first limitation is the cost. Compared to other slope stability software, Plaxis is more expensive, which make it less accessible, especially for students or small organizations. So, the second limitation is the hardware requirement. To run bigger and more complex models smoothly, a powerful computer with high processing speed and good memory is needed. Without this, the software may run slowly or even crash. And the third limitation is the learning curve. For beginners, Plaxis can be difficult because it takes time and practice to fully understand all of its features. This means users must invest extra time to gain confidence in using the software. And finally, uh, the analysis process in Plaxis usually takes longer compared to basics and calculation or simple methods. This is because the software uses more advanced computations to provide accurate results. So I will pass to Shazwani for demonstration.
Hi, my name is Mara Shazwani binti Muhammad Kamal. My number metric is F1208. So I would like to talk about demonstrate the process of Plaxis software. We have a 5-step. First of all, we have a project setup and geometry creation. First, you need to start with the project and define the problem basic properties. This is include specify model type, which is plane strain and also axis metric. Then you use the tools. Then you use the drawing tools to create the geometry of the soil layer and any structure. Step 2 is material properties and condition. After drawing the geometry, you define the properties of the materials is your model. You select from the library of the soil models such as moor column or hardening soil, and input the parameter like density, strange, and also strange. You also define the groundwater condition, including the water and table level. So, step number 3 is mesh generation. This program divides your geometry into elements, small element. Call it is a finite element mesh. Mesh is one of the software used for calculation. And final mesh use an area when a lot of detail is needed, such as near foundation or an excavation. Plaxis can automatically generate the mesh for you. Number 4 is calculating and stain construction. This is core analysis step. We use a stage construction to simulate the real world building process, which is one of Plaxis' key feature. You define the different phase to activate or deactivate part of the model, such as excavating a layer of soil or adding a building. So the software then runs the calculation for each phase to determine how the soil and structure will respond. Last but not least, we have a post-processing and result. Once the calculations are done, the software provides the weight range of the output options. You can view results from the contour plots, which is showing areas of high stress or displacement. And then we have vector plots showing the direction of movement and graph. This is allowed to check stability of your design and identify the potential failure point. I think that's all from me. I will pass to my Sarah.
In conclusion, Plaxis is not just a software, but a powerful tool that helps us achieve accuracy, safety, and efficiency in geotechnical engineering. It is commonly used in foundation design, slope stability, excavation, and tunneling projects. By learning and mastering Plaxis, we are better prepared to apply our knowledge and face real-world engineering challenge with confidence. Okay, this is all from our group. We truly appreciate your attention and we hope this presentation has given you a clear view of Plaxis software. Thank you.